3 years, same locker row, matching oat milk lattes every single Monday. Every class photo, Amara on the left, Lena on the right. Always. They had the kind of friendship people describe as those two, as in, you never saw one without the other. Then, Monday, 7:52 a.m., they both rounded the corner at the same second. Caldwell Regional Scholarship. 5 finalists, both their names, right next to each other. The hallway went quiet the way it only does when something interesting is about to happen to someone else.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you two both applied and didn't tell each other. Wow, that's something. I didn't.
They looked at each other just once, and it was the wrong kind of look. Each one saw guilt on the other's face. Each one assumed it was about them. E-N-T-E-N Kenter. For the first time in 3 years, they sat at opposite ends of the cafeteria. Neither of them ate much. Both of them glanced across the room. Neither of them waved.
I just think it's so weird she didn't tell you. Best friends don't do that.
Amara opened their group chat, typed, "Hey, can we talk?" Watched the cursor blink. 3 dots appeared on Lena's side. She was typing. The dots disappeared. Message never sent. Amara stared at her blank scholarship essay until the words personal statement started looking made up. Then an elderly woman settled into the carrel next to her with a cardboard box and a total absence of urgency.
Don't mind me. Just sorting labels.
She was humming, not performing calm, actually calm. Amara hadn't felt that in a week. She watched the woman sort books with quiet, unhurried certainty, like someone who had already survived the things worth surviving.
You wouldn't know where the competition section is? I need it for a donation label.
The word competition hit Amara somewhere specific. Something cracked open.
There's this scholarship, and my best friend. We both applied, and nobody knew. And now it's... Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Miss Adaiz didn't look up, just kept sorting, like she was giving the words room to land properly.
My sister and I both applied to the same nursing program, 1974. Didn't tell each other either. We spent 3 months not speaking. By the time results came, I'd missed her engagement, her first ultrasound, her birthday.
Who got in?
Oh, neither of us. Waitlisted. We both went somewhere else entirely.
She found her trophy label, stood up, tucked the box under one arm, left without a second glance. She'd said it like a footnote. By the time results came, Amara heard it like an alarm. Amara texted Lena something small. Miss you at lunch. Half a step, but a real one.
Oh, just so you know, Lena told me she always knew you were more competitive than you let on.
Amara went cold. That specific quiet cold that lives in the chest and does not ask questions first. She should have checked. She didn't. She typed one line back to Lena and hit send.
Good to know what you actually think of me.
Lena's expression closed like a door. The click of it was almost audible from across the hall. Amara knew about 4 seconds after sending it that she had made a mistake.
Drama. Ugh.
She scrolled back through 2 years of their chat history. Birthday voice notes, study session meltdowns. A running joke about a substitute teacher's 2P that had somehow lasted 18 months. The scholarship application was still open on her laptop. Essay prompt. Describe someone who shaped your goals. At the top of the page, one name. She had typed it without thinking, apparently weeks ago. She closed the laptop without saving. The room was very, very quiet. She thought about Miss Adaiz's sister, her engagement, her first ultrasound, her birthday. Walking home. Interview day. 3 finalist chairs empty, the other 2 occupied by the 2 people who had stopped speaking to each. Batter? Other? 40 seconds of silence. The narrator is not exaggerating. She counted. It was 40 seconds.
These chairs are genuinely terrible. The padding is basically decorative at this point. That coffee machine looks like it was installed before either of us was born. The cup is already there. I think the coffee is just living in that cup permanently. Lena, I know. I didn't tell you because I was scared you'd think I was competing with you, which I wasn't. I just didn't want you to feel left behind. If I got it. I applied because you told me, last October, to try for things that scare me. I kept thinking about that. I wanted to prove you right. About me.
Each of them had applied because of the other. Neither had known. The whole thing was absurd.
Petra told me you said I was more competitive than I let on. I never said that. I said you were more driven than people realize. That's. Amara, that's a compliment.
Lena noticed the printed essay notes in Amara's folder. The name at the top. Her own.
You wrote about me. You shaped my goals. Who else would I write about?
A coordinator opened the inner door. Called the first name. Lena Osei. Lena stood, straightened her jacket. Amara stood too, for no practical reason whatsoever. Amara reached over and adjusted Lena's collar. Once. The same way Lena had done for her every single Monday for 3 years. Lena walked to the door, stopped, turned back. Lena went in. Amara sat back down alone. It was the first time all week she didn't feel alone. The clock kept ticking. She let it. She thought, whatever happens in that room, we are not going to miss the next thing. Results day. The board again. This time, one name. They each read it alone first. Then they found each other. Lena won, and Amara's face did the thing she hadn't expected from herself. Not complicated. Not glad, but just glad. Genuinely, cleanly, completely glad. They walked to class together. Petra watched them from across the hallway. Petra had nothing left to stir. That was, in its own way, the most satisfying thing of all. That night, Amara opened her scholarship essay, read the name at the top, and saved it. The end.